Yeah, wow, what a great game. A lot of pitching, some decent defensive plays, and I don't know, it just seemed like both teams just kept getting out of jams. And, uh, I thought our pitching staff was amazing again. Started with Hagan, who gave us 6 really good innings, got into a little bit of trouble and then got out of it. Bases loaded. They only scored 1 run and almost had a double play that ball there, but it didn't happen. But he finished it up, and then uh, Fouch didn't go great. Gave up a 2-strike hit, and then obviously hit someone when he was going to bunt, and brought in Gabe Gackle, and he put out the fire. Got through that that inning with no damage, and gave us 2 2/3, struck out, I don't know, 5 or 6 hitters, and just pitched great through 42 pitches. And we felt like that was good. He was getting ready to go through their lineup again. We thought we'd just go with the left on left matchup, put the game winning run on first, and the left-hander came in and did a great job. So super job.
Go ahead, Hutch.
Dave, a theme for y'all all year has been responding when the other team scores.
There.
Can you hear me?
We got you now.
Okay. Dave, a theme for y'all all year has been y'all's ability to respond, and you did it again with a couple of runs in the sixth. Just what was your perspective of that sixth inning, and what is it about y'all that y'all are able to respond the way y'all do?
Yeah, I mean, that was big. We gave up a run, could have been more. Great job like I said, by Smith, just getting through it. And I don't know how leadoff man got on, and then I think we got a hit by a pitch. I don't know exactly what all went down, but really, really good bunt by Holt. It was just going to be a sacrifice, and he laid a beauty down and beat it out and kind of got pulled off. The grass was really wet from about the 5th inning on. The grass was super wet and water was coming up, and third base probably didn't get a great grip on that, but I don't know, proud of the way they found a way to score. Things weren't going our way. I mean, we left 14 runners on tonight, got 4 hits. Carolina got 4 hits, and but we got a big sac fly, and I think we scored on a wild pitch. And I mean, we were so close to breaking the thing open like 3 different times. Just needed one big hit, something to drop, and it never happened. And we found a way to hang on. So, but it was a great response there in the 6th after a tough 5th inning.
And Hagan, I think 5 walks, I think, of the season high for him. And South Carolina leads the country in walks. Just what makes South Carolina so tough? And was that just a matter of South Carolina's approach, you think?
It's probably a little bit of both. They have a good approach, and they'll fight you with a couple strikes. And Hagan walked a couple guys. It's going to happen when you pitch like that. You're going to walk people every now and then. It's throwing the ball in the mid-90s the whole game with a plus slider and change up, and probably a little splitty there, whatever. But it's just it is what it is.
Jackson.
Coach, you mentioned Gabe Gackle's performance tonight. I looked up the stats. He is now allowed only 1 base runner when he's inherited 17 runners. Just how has he been so calm going up onto the mound and working around runners on base?
Well, you hit the nail on the head. He comes into the game with a little bit of calmness to him, and I think he's probably calm because he knows how good his stuff is, and he trusts it, and he just attacks. And they got to figure out how to hit a pitch that's 96, 97, and he dumps a slider in there. Got a really good changeup that lefties have a lot of trouble with, and yeah, he's confident. He's good.
Daniel.
Hey, Coach, I want to ask about the play where the run scored, I think in the 5th, where, it was a deep ground ball to short. Just have you seen Wahiba's defense, especially in that moment, kind of?
I mean, that was a huge play that, maybe people forget about. I mean, he went over there backhand and threw that ball, used that wet turf, and it skipped over to first and got him by less than a half a step. And, if he beats that out, it's easy for them to score 2 runs, 3 runs, but, Hagan was able to get through it, but that was a great play. I mean, Wahiba's done a great job defensively. I mean, he's steady Eddie. Not super flashy, just makes plays.
And I guess how good is it to keep the defense while the hitting is kind of slowly coming around?
Well, the defense has been solid all year. Pitching's been solid all year. The offense obviously has been up and down. We've been able to create innings. We just haven't finished it. We haven't gotten that hit. I mean, there we were tonight. But it's been great. It's been great to have the defense and pitching, and pitching is defense. So our infielders and outfielders, they know how good our pitchers are, and they know they're around the zone. I just feel like they're ready to roll every pitch, and they made a lot of good plays.
Thanks, Coach.
Christina.
Yeah, Dave, South Carolina's starter was pitching pretty well before that, I guess, apparent injury. Just what was he doing well in those first couple innings?
It was he had us a little frustrated. His fastball had a little carry on it, and we were having trouble getting on top of it. We were hitting fly balls. He only threw a couple breaking balls for strikes. It was actually backing up a little bit towards the right-handers, and it got in on him. We felt like we had a chance to get him, and we never found out, obviously. But I don't know what was wrong with him.
Does the schedule change tomorrow change any of your plans for some of the pitching, or change like how long some of those guys can go?
Well, I mean, the game will tell us what to do, but example, we won't ask any, obviously Hagan or Gabe to come back tomorrow. I'm not saying Fouch couldn't throw again and Hewlett could come in, but we've got plenty of guys out there that are ready to go. But we'll go in the same order as we were planning. Game one, we'll go Molina and then go Tiger game two.
Coach, last one before we get Gabe on here.
Yeah, Dave, along those lines, McIntyre has been a guy you typically go to after Hagan, but did the fact that it's a doubleheader tomorrow maybe change your plans, or how did maybe that impact?
No, we just, Coach Hobbs felt like that it was a good matchup. Throws that sinker. Let him get through an inning or two, and just one inning maybe, and get us a little bit closer to the end. I think he just liked what the matchup could have been, and I think it could have been that way. He had the first hitter down 1-2, and he just slapped one in the hole, and then obviously, they're going to lay down a sac bunt, and he hit the batter in the head. I'm glad that he's okay, but just felt like he was probably a little rattled, and we needed to get him. And Gabe came in and did a great job.
How good is it that knowing you still have McIntyre in the bullpen and several other arms too? Going into a day where you're going to play at least 18 innings.
No, it's good. I mean, we're going to use them all tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of innings played, and supposed to be a nice day. Not as warm as today, low 80s instead of 90, upper 80s. Super humid today. So we'll just take it one inning at a time. Try to figure out how to get through it and move to the next.
All right, Coach. See you tomorrow.
Okay, thanks, guys.